Moved from 5th Avenue and 59th, where its flagship long existed and the iconic piano once stood that Tom Hanks danced on in the film Big. FAO Schwartz is now in Rockefeller Plaza. Some would say a shell of its former self, but nonetheless an icon. Here are the $45 FAO Soldier Bears, and they have more branded merch. We can hold up this $30 Ollie ball that they also have right in the entrance here, and just hold it steady. That's the Ollie ball. Pretty fun. Sort of like a, not puncture proof, but a little bit more durable than a beach ball. Canvas outer protective layer here at the FAO flagship store in Rockefeller Center. The world of themed entertainment is all shifting to proprietary IP, and there's no better example than this nice Bluey display here at the entrance to FAO Schwartz. There's your friend Bluey, Bluey's mini home. And for the kid who has everything, the FAO branded section of entertainment, there's an FAO Schwartz karaoke machine, there's an FAO Schwartz dance mixer. Wow, is that an FAO Schwartz DJ mixer mat? I do believe it is. Pretty cool. Is FAO Schwartz leaning harder into the fact that it's a New York flagship? Looking at FAO Schwartz's DIY cinema, one might say yes. You could have your own Journey to the Moon here at FAO Schwartz. And you may be a bespoke trad wife living in the West Village or living in a brownstone in Brooklyn Heights, but your kid can still enjoy a fabulous family mansion playset for just $100 here from FAO Schwartz, Rockefeller Plaza. Still in Rockefeller Center here at the Super Nintendo American flagship, we see a cool photo op celebrating the remaster of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door on Nintendo Switch. Pretty cute. Let's see what else we can find. Much like the Super Nintendo World merch in Universal Studios, the Nintendo New York flagship store merch is not ornate, it ain't flashy, but it gets the job done. And I would argue, I don't need to argue, it's right here. That's an officially licensed product, my friends. That's a seal of approval. In fact, check this out. There it is. Huh? Let them know, I say. Let them know. And for the snacker who has everything, maybe you got your game snacks here. That's a Warp Pipe snack bowl. That's going to hold 105 ounces of your favorite treat. Mushrooms, probably shouldn't eat that many mushrooms, even if they're power mushrooms, while playing Mario, but hey, you could. And for those who practice a bit more portion control, this set of 3 snack bowls featuring the smash blocks and the question blocks is also pretty cool. I am pleased and impressed at the glut, the girth, the dearth of all these Yoshis. In fact, of all these plush, I've got a Fire Flower Luigi here. I've got Wario hiding out. I've got the obscure Koopas, the nieces and the nephews, the cousins. Is that Lemmy? No, there's Lemmy. Iggy Koopa. I've even got Bowser Jr. Post-reveal in Super Mario Sunshine. Does he have his paintbrush? I don't see the paintbrush. I've got Dry Bones here at the top. I've even got Justice for Shy Guy, the beloved ghost/mystery. Hashtag Justice for Shy Guy. But you know who we'll never have justice for? You know who I don't see here? Hidden among the bullet bills, or hidden among the King Boos. Who I'm still looking for, beyond the valley of the Bob-ombs, is my friend, your friend, Monty Mole. Do I want/need this official licensed Nintendo product? Actually, just a hat of the seal of approval with the New York insignia. Oh gosh, I love it. I really do. And I'm going to tell you, this is tempting. So I'll keep looking. But, this to me is the definition of peak merch. Let them know you were here. You have your official Nintendo seal. Alright, I have seldom seen Peak merch priced so affordably, but these hats are only 20 bucks for some reason. And this New York Nintendo Store trucker hat is a real prize piece. We have some decisions to make, folks. This is Peak merch. And a Peak merch fan in the store said this is actually the best plush they've ever seen. These are the aliens from Pikmin that Captain Olimar, yeah, that's a Mario anagram. Captain Olimar fights and defeats pretty early in the game. Can we get a look of the rear end of that in the spirit of the butt check? Pioneered by Ordinary Adventures. There you go. And that's a pretty handsome plush, if I do say so myself. A lot of Pikmin merch here. In fact, Pikmin hat. The Pikmin themselves are well represented in all of their varieties, including the newer gen Pikmin and some of the deep cut Pikmin. This Pikmin hat is pretty charming. I wonder, could a cottagecore person get away with this, or possibly a trad wife? Not for me to say. Not quite Peak merch, for me at least. It's always island time when you're wearing your officially licensed Animal Crossing merchandise, and there's a decent amount of it here at the Nintendo store. These are the private planes that you take to get to Friends Islands and other islands, and they have the captain hats here. We got the gift monkey. A lot of really specific characters and villagers you get here. I don't remember all of their names, but they're pretty much all well represented here. And I love it. There's Mr. Tom Nook himself hiding up top. Obviously a true icon of both fashion, industry, and late capitalism. Tom Nook gave us all a lot of comfort at a time when the world was on fire. One could argue it still is. And we just needed a sense of community while we were sheltering in place or sheltering at home or whatever you call it. So, I don't know. Tom Nook, we salute you. Maybe someday, somebody, somewhere, will write Tom Nook his own song. KT, get on it, dude. I mean, this guy's coming into town every Sunday or whatever, and he's not even paying honor to Tom Nook. That's the mark of a true civil servant, of somebody who's really serving the community. They don't need the recognition. They don't need their flowers. They just put on that little green sweater every day and help keep the island prospering. Tom Nook, we salute you. Shout out to these Pokemon light boxes. They're absolutely adorable. Wow. I got a cool nephew who may need one of these. Yes, here at the Nintendo store, Mario is indeed a triumph. The top of the pole, beyond the Valley of the Fire Flowers. Truly living his best life as you buy his Peak merch. Of course, this wouldn't be a visit to Rockefeller Center without a quick look inside NBC Studios. I've been up to the Rainbow Room. I saw Tierra Whack there during a Red Bull festival. Been to multiple tapings over the years. The Missus worked on SNL, a couple of those episodes of the last season. Check out those digital shorts. But for now, I'm going to try to go in and see if we can find the NBC Studios store and have a quick look before we wrap up this visit to Rockefeller Center. And here we are in NBC Studios, a triumph of the Art Deco style at Rockefeller Center. And as this awesome sign on the bottom says, it's also the birthplace of television broadcasting. If you're a Jimmy Fallon fan, for some reason, they got stuff here for you. Oh yeah, who doesn't want a good logo pillow? This could adorn your chic IKEA futon if you're so inclined. It's no surprise to me that they're rebooting The Office because it was such a huge hit, and I'm sure that the Schrute Farms beat merch still moves. You know, as Dwight's branding suggests, people do indeed love beats. You can get yourself a Schrute Farms hat here at the NBC Studios store. What's called an Office fan kit. You know I got to investigate that. Let's see what the fan kit just says, officially licensed. Looks like it comes with a book, some notes, magnets, stickers, and an official certificate. So there you go, for the Office fan who has everything. This is brilliant. It's just a run-of-the-mill candle, but they've put an in-joke from the show Serenity by Jan on it. So I imagine the people buying these aren't even using them. They're just kind of keeping them around as fan keepsakes, but lots of good Office stuff here. Really good. I love these giant Funko pins too. Here's one of Pam Beasley. I've got one of Dolly Parton from Dollywood. That's a park exclusive. This does not appear to be an exclusive, but it's pretty dope nonetheless. I think these large Funko pins also come with a little stand so you can kind of prop them up. Yeah, you can kind of see it there at the bottom. This may be a pin to be worn, but you could also just display it somewhere. Gotta love Pam. Gotta love Pam. You know, you may not love shirts with words on them, but what about a shirt with this many words? Every interesting phrase and catchphrase from the show pretty much in one place. It's kind of so much and so much too much that it's awesome. I don't know. I'm sure people are buying these too. This is pretty great for a fan of affiliate broadcast news. Just, you know what? Basic hat, has the city it's from, has the NBC logo. You don't really need to get much more complicated than that, right? Classic piece of television merch from my youth, the Central Perk shirt from Friends. Looks like they've also got a lot of other Seinfeld shirts here. There's Festivus for the rest of us. Mouse Rat from Parks and Rec. You can't really see it because of the glare. There's Law and Order shirts too. More Office merch as well. Nice selection of the Rachel Maddow Show merch with the acronym for the Rachel Maddow Show, TRMS, as well. Apparently a thing that people say. So there you go. Rachel Maddow presents Deja News. That's wordplay for you folks. NBC does do a great job paying homage to its history, like this 1950s era circa RCA MI12017 mic here. And there's these are decorated throughout the store, but you can kind of walk around and see and learn. Education to enhance the shopping experience here in Rockefeller Center. Fully knowing that NBC is capitalizing on my interest as an elder millennial of like the nostalgia of cable. Here's a 90s Saved by the Bell crew shirt, and also a shirt from the show's In Universe School. It's a Bayside Tigers shirt as well. So they're doing a good job with the merch here, for sure. Lots more good Parks and Rec shirts here. The Swanson Pyramid of Greatness is really something to behold. Look at that. Nick Offerman, you are a true American hero. I saw Nick Offerman a few years ago with my buddy Memo at Wilco's Solid Sound Festival in North Adams, Massachusetts. And he played in an art gallery, played guitar, and he did a bunch of covers, including a Tom Waits cover of Chocolate Jesus that was pretty awesome. So, yeah. It's interesting because a lot of these shows, I think Office and Parks especially, have been franchised to death. You see this stuff at like Kohl's and Target and all that stuff. But you know, they still have some cool stuff here I haven't seen anywhere else. So it's not just a retread, you know, like this sticker. Just give me all the bacon and eggs you have. Classic Swanson behavior. If you wear a Law & Order SVU shirt, are you implying that you work for the SVU and blowing your cover? Are you implying you're just a fan of the show? It's not really clear, but for fans of the show, they've got a really nice selection of stuff here too. Law & Order Monopoly doesn't just cover the classic Law & Order, it doesn't just cover organized crime, the newest one, but it also covers SVU. And there's some other great Law & Order merch here too, such as this. Let people know you are on the elite squad of the Special Victims Unit. Although, again, that might blow your cover, so maybe you don't want to let people know, but I don't know. Somebody's buying it. Oh, there you go. Another one sold. Indeed. These are their stories. Where's Benson? Where's my Barba merch? That's the real question. We're going to take one more pass, see what we can find, and then get out of here. And this is definitely something. There's actually a magnet of the Art Deco style placard you see upon entering the gift shop that says the birthplace of television broadcasting. I would wager out of everything in the entire gift shop, this might just be it, friends. This might just be peak merch. Nike does have some custom merch for the location for the NBC tour and studio store, so if that's something you're into, here's where you get it. Gotta come to New York, baby. Took a quick pass over to the SNL section. Lots of logo merch of various persuasions. What else do we have from SNL? Just a few things. We've got this Weekend Update shirt with the logo. We've got the classic Will Ferrell more cowbell bit. There he is, about to hit said cowbell Don't fear the Reaper, guys. And perhaps the best piece of SNL merch in the store, Bill Hader's classic Weekend Update character, Stefan, immortalized forever on an embroidered cap, in a state of shock and awe, which is maybe how we feel when we go look at merch and find some of the absurd things we find in the world. That's going to do it for our trip to the NBC store in Rockefeller Center. Give this video a like and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. This has been Peak Merch, and we were so glad you came along with us today. We'll see you soon. Take it easy.